I'm headed for Key West, the key to happiness.
In the early stages of the organization, 1986, there were many people with AIDS that were losing their housing. There was a lot of scare in the community as to people living with AIDS and renting apartments. So AIDS Help stepped in, and at that time, our goal was to make certain that no one with AIDS, dying with AIDS, would be homeless. Remember, in those days, it was people were living for 2 weeks to 2 months after they were really diagnosed. AIDS Help developed their own housing programs, which I believe was the first Housing First program in the United States, without much assistance from any other place in the country. And I think that is probably what has made our housing programs so successful.
Housing is healthcare. If a person does not have a place to live, stable housing, then it's very difficult to help them be adherent to their plan of care.
AIDS Help over the years has developed a continuum of housing.
When clients are referred to us through their case managers as far as needing housing services, they first go through a program of identification as far as what kind of housing do they need.
We started off with emergency housing,
which is our 5-month program.
And transitional housing is anywhere from 5 months to 2 years.
And from the 5-month program, you'll then go to our state TBRA program, which is on a 12-month cycle.
We are able to bring people, hopefully, into permanent housing, where if they want to stay for the rest of their lives, they can.
So all of these entities all work together like that of different stops on a train.
AIDS Help began to purchase housing in 1989. Marty's Place was the first property that AIDS Help bought. Jerry Herman stepped up and helped us raise $795,000 to purchase that property. We decided to build more units on that site. And we sort of split Marty's Place up into 2 pieces of property. In 2006, we built another triplex building. We call it the new triplex.
I was almost homeless at one point. It's changed my life completely. It's given me responsibility, and it motivates me so, knowing that I got another start, a fresh start in life, and I got a nice place where I can lay my head, and I got my own key. It's like a safe haven place, and it's real quiet and real peaceful. I just feel like a new person all over.
Next property we purchased was Sebo Place, named after the first executive director of AIDS Help, Ed Sebo. And it was an old motel. We had to demolish the original buildings, and we built 14 new units at Sebo Place. We purchased Harvey House in 1994. It's named after the rabbit Harvey. The contributions came from the woman who starred on Broadway in the Harvey, the play Harvey, and also in the movie.
AIDS Help called me and said, "We have a place, go look at it." And it was at Harvey House. And I thought, this is going to be where I die. I'm on the list for Poinciana Royale, and I'm looking forward to that move. I think we're so lucky here in Key West to have that opportunity.
McCarthy Rogers residence was bought in 1994. There are 5 units at McCarthy Rogers. There's 2 wood frame buildings, the old conch style, wonderful property with 5 units of housing.
When a client comes in here looking for housing, the first thing that we have them do for the properties is fill out an application. It's a 1-page simple pre-application.
They gave me all of the advice that I needed to do as far as getting a worker, applying for housing, getting me on Medicaid, for, help pay for my meds. I was on a waiting list for Section 8 housing, and they put me up in about 3 apartments I stayed in throughout the years. And opening at Marty's place came available, so they moved me there. I really like it. Well, I've been there about 3 years now.
In 2004, the city found a piece of property. They gave AIDS Help 1.25 acres. We found the money, $12 million, through the Florida Housing Finance Corporation. The building itself is Force 5 hurricane built, and many amenities which clients can enjoy.
It is probably the best built building in Key West.
Safe, well-constructed place to have a home.
They never have to worry about a landlord kicking them out. They'll never have to worry about not being able to afford living there if they become disabled.
We were recently recognized by HUD for our relationship that we have with our local housing authority. They work very closely with us to make sure that those transitions are as seamless as we possibly can make them.
We really don't have clients here at AIDS Help. We have our friends and our neighbors who are living with HIV and AIDS.
Thanks so much for giving me a chance.